Welcome to our Flosstube channel. I'm Christine.
I'm Michelle.
And we're the Lone Star Stitchers. Then we're here to talk to you about our cross stitching. If you're returning to our channel, thank you. We really appreciate you coming by and spending some time with us. And if you are new to our channel, hope that you enjoy what you see. And I hope that you like what you see. You know, so with that, we'll go ahead and start.
Like and subscribe if you haven't yet already.
Okay, great. So Michelle, what have you been up to?
Yes, what have I been up to? Well, I went to a retreat.
Oh, that's right, the spring getaway.
Yes,
that we had here in El Paso. It was put on by Nancy Waller from FaithWorks Design. And yeah, tell us all about it. How did it go?
It was nice. It was Friday afternoon and all day Saturday, and then Sunday morning we went and got a nice pattern to stitch at the retreat with a nice little finishing piece that was a clock. I didn't bring it with me, but I'll put a picture of the actual clock. We were provided threads and fabric to finish.
What thread did you put?
Let's see. This is anchor floss, and then the fabric is Lugana.
That's pretty.
28 count.
And will the that is really pretty. And yeah, I know Nancy does anchor floss because it doesn't well, she always liked the way that it laid.
Yeah, it doesn't fray or
it doesn't get fuzzy.
Yeah, it doesn't get fuzzy.
It doesn't get us fuzzy with going in and out.
And then she gave us a bag with finishing pieces in it. And I will insert a photo here of the actual clock so you can take a look at it. So I'm working on that right now.
Oh, that's pretty. That'll be nice to see whenever you finish that.
Thank you.
Well, what else?
These days.
What else have we been doing? I think we've done Zoom a couple of days. Michelle, Susan, and I, we've Zoomed. It's usually in the evenings. You know, we should have been the midnight stitchers at the rate.
Because that's when we end up stitching is at midnight.
Yeah, when everything's quiet, that's whenever we start stitching, and it's just, you know, and talking. So yeah, I know that we've done that a couple of times. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the retreat. I had an open house, but I know that we have a stitch-in this Saturday, and it's going to be sweet and salty, you know, and they'll be there at the, we usually do a stitch-in. Nancy will set this up, and at the police station, they have a community room. So yeah, it's a group of ladies here in El Paso. We all go and we get together like from 12:30 to 4:30 for stitching. So yeah, I know this Saturday is sweet and salty stitch-in. Do you plan on going?
I'll be there.
You'll be there? Or
yes.
be square?
Yes.
You'll be there.
You better go.
Be there or be square. Yeah, so then that'll be a good thing. What else have you been up to?
Well, I did a little shopping at the retreat. I've done a little finishing and a little purchasing. So I've done a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know I've done a lot of purchasing. Yes. You know, the needlework, Nashville needlework, they had a lot of great stuff come out, and I want it all, but I can't do it all. I have patterns that are gonna outlive me. I already know this. I'm not gonna live to 130 to be able to stitch them all, and I'll keep on adding.
Better keep stitching fast.
Yeah. Who else went to the retreat with you?
Let me see. I sat next to Molly with linen and scraps, and
she's really nice.
Yes, and I sat at the same table across from me was the Sun City Stitchers, Carlene and Marlene.
Oh, yes. Marlene does a wonderful finishing, and she's very detailed on her finishing. So then it makes it easy to follow her on the Sun City Stitchers, Sun City Stitchers. really love her finishing because I mean she does it very methodically and she makes it look very easy
Yeah,
to
I
try
like to
different.
watch their videos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how they get out so much completed every week. Weekend. I know they're doing March Madness.
Yes.
You know, but they really like basketball, so they did they're right now in the middle of March Madness, and they were really looking forward to it. I don't know that I could do 64 projects. Not that I don't have them.
Yeah.
But to
line them up ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be kind of hard, and but kudos to them.
Yes. And they have a wide variety of stitching too.
They do a lot on linen, and that's a majority of what they do is linen. Linen or even weave, but they do a whole wide variety of patterns. So yeah, if you haven't seen Sun City Stitchers, they're also from here, from El Paso, and they have great floss tubes. And then of course
just like linen and scraps.
Yeah, linen and scraps are great to watch. Because linen, she does have her linen, Kathy. She does her linen projects and her samplers, and then Molly's more my type. The Ada, the even weave. I really like her taste. Very nice lady. Good sense of humor.
Very fun. She was at my table, and then who else was at my table?
Oh,
Bobby.
Bobby. And how about Trisha?
She was at the other table behind me. Trisha was there.
So Trisha, if you all aren't familiar with her, she is the left-handed stitcher, the left-handed stitcher. She also has her floss tube, and she comes down to stitch with us. So then she was also at the retreat.
Yes, we all took a photo together, and I didn't get it on my phone, but somebody got it, so maybe I can find it and then insert it in the video.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah. That'll be great. Great. So then, yeah. I mean, there's Trisha, the left-handed stitcher. So also go and give her some love and give her a watch.
Yeah, she's good too.
Yeah. I know that she changes her projects very methodically also, so that everybody or everything gets a little bit of time. So yeah,
definitely.
Good. Well, that sounded fun. Like it was a lot of fun.
It was.
That's
I'm glad
good.
I got to go.
That's good. And I know that she put out some information about Camp Stitch More. That it is hosted by Nancy Waller for the designer Faith Works design for the fall and Sacramento, New Mexico. So then I know that that's coming up. So I look forward to going to that one.
That'll be nice.
I'm able to drive there.
Yeah.
I don't have to travel. I don't have to get 2-3 planes to get there.
Yeah. And it's a nice drive.
And it's not like 8-10 hours away from us here in El Paso. We don't have much around us. And I mean, we don't even have a local store anymore. In order to go to the closest needlework store, it would be
Albuquerque.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's enough of my rambling. So then, do you have any previous FFOs to share?
Previous FFOs. I have one that this one.
Oh yes, your Save the Stitches. That's beautiful.
That's the only previous one I have.
Okay.
And this one is that count?
Well, that's current.
Okay, yeah. So this is the previous FFO, and I didn't stitch this, but I purchased it online right when I was thinking about getting into cross stitch, and I just thought this little bird was cute, and the little frame.
Oh, where did you buy it?
It was on eBay, and
that's pretty.
I just feel like I saved the stitches because somebody was getting rid of it. They obviously didn't want it anymore, and I just think it's so cute.
That is really cute, and that's a really nice stem.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows who did this pattern. Maybe you could put it in the comments below if you recognize it. I'm not sure who it is.
That's really cute.
That would be my previous.
Well, and I brought 2 previous stitches. These were done last year. They are both from Stitching with the Housewives. This is part of their What's in My Cup series. that says Welcome Spring. I did this on a 16 count Fiberlicious aloe. And I followed Vanna Pfeiffer's tutorial on how to finish a round. So here, I'll show my back. Not that great, because I couldn't get these flat enough because I bought the cording. But I finished it into a round, and I just have it hanging on a peg that I have that up. So I really like the way this came out.
I really like that too.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Has a nice, it's colorful, it's bright. So I have that as a previous finish. And then I have this Bunny Love that was also from Stitching with the Housewives. It came as the extra freebie in the Forget Me Not seed pack. So I have this, and it's done on the aloe 16 count, and I just have it sitting on my counter. But just a little pillow. I sewed it up from the back, and I put a heart and just a button.
Very cute.
So I really like this one. So when I see it, I'm like, oh, makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me very happy, the Bunny Love. And it sits in front of 3 little bunnies for my family. 3 of us.
3 of you. Sweet.
So yeah, those were both stitching from the Housewives. I love their stuff. So I've stitched quite a few of them. And what current FFOs?
Current FFOs. I do have one that I'm pretty happy with. Pretty proud of.
That's pretty.
I got it done. Finally, it had been sitting in my drawer forever. It's a Tiny Modernist.
That's so pretty. That's such pretty colors.
Finally did the back stitching.
That's really nice. And then look at the little tails. You added pom-poms.
Glued them on. And I had a totally different way I thought I was going to finish this. And then when I started putting it together last night, I thought, I don't really like it. It was a big white piece and it was round and it just wasn't working. So we went by the dollar store last night and I just randomly saw this frame sitting there and grabbed it just in case it kind of looked like it would be the right size, and it worked out. So you never really know once you start, trying to put something together, and just have fun and play with it. And if it doesn't turn out exactly like you thought from the beginning, that's okay. The way I cut this circle out, I've never done a circle finish. I just went in my kitchen and got a glass pot lid, put it over a piece of mat board, traced it and cut it out with scissors. And it's kind of jagged on the edge when you do that. So I got the cotton batting underneath this fabric and I kind of wrapped it on the edges in the back so you couldn't see the jaggedness of it. Then to even further hide that, I put this pom-pom trim on it. So really you wouldn't, if something doesn't come out perfect, just keep playing with it and eventually you'll find what you like.
Well, then I know mine don't come out perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I use the mat board also and I cut it just with the scissors, and then from there I just kind of work it through, but
it can be kind of frustrating, and I try not to let it
but you can't tell the jagged edges.
Yeah, you can't know, and
you can't tell anything.
It really hides it, so it looks a lot better. But don't get frustrated with your finishing, and just keep trying.
No, that came out really good. I mean, I never would have known that you had problems. But the fact that you thought to use a lid.
Yeah, the pot lid was the perfect circle.
Oh, well, that's good.
So it worked.
Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Excuse me.
Have?
And then for current FFOs, I've been busy.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I have. Let's see.
And she has a little puppy sitting on her lap.
Yes, I have Zoe.
You have
who's
Zoe,
just sitting here.
Sweet baby.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Say hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
Say hi. She just sits here on the lap. She's a mascot. And Bailey has gotten used to Michelle. She's no longer barking at her.
Yes.
So then that came out really good.
She's totally okay with me now.
So I did get this at camp, and I know Michelle had finished hers. So I had done the pillow, but I hadn't done the pearls. So I did stitch the pearls. And like Michelle was saying, you know, things don't always come out perfect. Because if you look down here, I should have started it on a corner.
Oh,
I should have started this on a corner instead of at the bottom. So then I have an extra pearl sticking out here. You know, but it's my first time sewing on the pearls. I think it came out good. And I figure when it sits, no one's going to see that extra pearl.
Yeah.
So then you just learn. Yeah. You learn from what you've done. And I could probably cut the pearl off.
You could snip it off.
Snip it off so that it just looks like it's missing a pearl. But I really like the way it came out. I mean, I'm not good with hand sewing, so I usually stuff them from the middle, and I put some wool, and I just put a snowflake, and there's my finish for the winter.
Very cute.
And this is from Nancy from Faith Works Design, and it was one of our camp projects for 2022.
The 30th year.
Yeah. Yes. Also with that, I finished the little needle book. That was also part of our camp projects. So put my initial, and it is a little needle book, the nun stitch, so that we could snip it around and it wouldn't open or come off. And then from here so that you can put your needles in. I haven't put any in yet, but
very cute.
Also then there, and it says Camp Stitchmore 2022. And it was the 30th year that she had done it. So that was one of our projects. So I finished that. And let's see, I finished a little coffee from Lizzie Kate.
Oh, I love this one.
This one I did start and I finished. And I made it into a shadow box. And just put some twine up here. But on these, I bought these little charms in the bead section. So it's a cup, a coffee grinder, and who can have a cup of coffee and no sweet?
No dessert.
You know, you need your cake. So then got that in the dollhouse section. And just so that I can put it on my coffee bar.
Oh, that's so cute.
So this is what I did finish that. It was a start and a finish. And then this one I had finished, but I had not fully finished. And this is from Erica Michaels, Season of the Heart 2. And it's just a motif that I used. You know, this is the pattern. I looked to see what year it was, and it didn't show a year. No, it doesn't say a year. Oh, yes, it does. Copyright 2003.
Oh, it is an older one then.
Yeah, so it is an older one. So on that, I got this motif in here, and I just stitched that. Cute. And I finished it into a round. Put a little bee on the top. Just have it hanging on a peg.
I love that.
And this tart actually says Merry Christmas on the back.
But you would never know. Yeah.
But since it hangs this way, no one's going to see it. You know, and I'm able to display this, just something really nice and cute. And it's on a 16 count from Color and Cotton. And I just have it holding with some magnets.
Oh, so you can swap it out if you want.
Let's see. Since inside it's just the middle. And then the pom-pom is from Lady Dot Creates. She puts out some grab bags every once in a while. And if you're lucky to grab one of her grab bags, you know, it just has a whole variety of finishing trims. So I had the yellow in there and just put a magnet.
Perfect match.
And it fits in there.
So nice.
You know, and again, I used Vanna Pfeiffer's The Twisted Stitcher, her tutorial to finish the rounds. So that's what I do. On my rounds, I bought a Fisker template. So then I use that, and then with just regular mat board.
Oh, yeah.
The regular mat board is easy to cut through, so that's what I use. So that I don't kill my fingers.
Yes,
So,
I think I have thicker mat board, and it was very hard to cut through. This is probably a nicer weight.
It's just your regular mat board and your framing section. You can either get them from a framer or you can get them at Hobby Lobby, the big sheets, and they will cut it down for you. They do linear cuts for $1.
Okay.
So then it's this big old sheet. You can have them cut it, however you would like, and well, as long as it's either horizontal or vertically, and they charge you $1 per cut. So those are my current FFOs. I was busy.
Very cute. I love the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee and this little bee came out so nice. Now I can use my pen.
Very sweet.
Yes. So let's see. Those are my current. And then the finish was my coffee. That was the only finish I have. And what about... Well, no. What about WIPS?
WIPS. What am I currently
God, that's coming out beautiful on that fabric. I really like that.
This is the WIP I've been working on mostly. So I brought this one. Primrose Cottage stitches.
That is so pretty. And on that beehive?
The beehive fabric. And yeah, that's the only one I have been working on for the past week or so. And then when I went to camp, I was doing other stuff. So I didn't get as much done on as I thought.
But that's coming out so pretty. And are you using the called for colors?
Yes. Called for DMC.
Wow. I really like that beehive fabric. That's coming out really, really nice.
And DMC has gone up to $1.
Oh my.
At Joann's.
At Joann.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They've gone up to $1. Oh my. What happened to the good old days of whenever it was $4 for $1?
Yeah. Remember?
Yes.
And then the Etoile thread they had on clearance for 43 cents at Hobby Lobby and at Joann's because I guess they're discontinuing it, which is sad. Because I like that.
I know the Etoile, I really like that too. Oh my, that's very sad. Well, let's hope not.
I know.
So then that's the WIPs that you've been working on?
Yes.
Oh, well.
What do you have?
Oh, I have a variety because I've been trying to work on more projects. Since I have so many I like to stitch. I'm trying to do like a 2-day rotation, or like half a day in the morning I work on one, and then in the afternoon I work on the other, like on a Saturday or Sunday. So I have about 4 or 5 of them.
Good. But
so then let's see. I started this is a Seasons of the Heart from Thy Needle, Thy Thread, with Thy Needle and Thy Thread from Brenda Gervais. So I started my spring. So this is my spring. I started it last night. So, and it is on a 16 count from Color and Cotton. So yeah, I've started that. So I hope to continue working on this. I am using called for colors. I do have the summer done.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, I really liked it. I have my summer done. I didn't do them into a pillow, but I'm doing them as a flat fold. But if I can get my spring going and then hopefully start the winter, then I'll only have the fall for next year. So that I've been working on my spring.
And that's the same fabric.
It's a 16 count from Color and Cotton. I think this one is Stone Cottage.
Stone Cottage. Okay.
Yeah, I like 16 count.
Yeah, 16 count is nice.
It's easier on the eyes. I also did start my Dreaming Girl by Barbara Anna, the Dreaming Girl, and this is how far I got on her. Not very far, but that's how far I got on her. It is also on a 16 count, and it's a fabric by Stitch Me, and it is called It's a Mystery. It was in October. Fabric of the month when I belonged to her club. So yeah, that's where I started.
That's perfect.
Stop the video. Let's see. Also, I've been working on my Hive Rules.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm doing mine on a 27 count Linda. And then since I'm a middle starter, it's the biggest rule.
You have the biggest one going.
I have the biggest one going. So then that's my progress. So hope to continue working on this and get my rule done by the end of the month, so I'm ready to start on another rule. But it is 27 count Linda. It's nice. It's easy to see. So I'm really enjoying this. And remember to post your progress on PCS Hive Rules Sal. You can post your progress there. That's the sale that they have going on. So I've worked on that. Tell you, none of this have I finished.
That's okay. Oh, this is cute.
Let's see. The Year-End Celebrations by Hands On Design. I'm working on the March. So here's my progress on it. I hope to finish this by the end of the month. Sorry, Zoe's falling. Hope to finish this by the end of the month. I plan on making them into little pillows to put in my dough bowl. I've only finished one other one, which was the September. And so as you see, I don't put the month. I just continue the trim on the top. So that's what I hope to do with the majority of them. I know I tried doing the October and the white just blended in, so I'm going to have to find a different fabric for October, but I really like these. And these are the 32 count gingham. So then that's my March. So I hope to finish that by the end of this month.
That's very sweet.
So another 2 days. I worked on that. And then this is my last one that I have progress. The Mad for Plaid by Hands On Design. The spring is what I'm working on. Chantel 141 has a sale going on. Mad for Plaid, or Seasons Mad for Plaid. And on that one, I didn't want to, I had started the dark fabric, but I didn't like it. So I really like this. So this is very 28 nice. Count wheat Lagana. And so the spring is supposed to be in a more yellow thread, but it didn't show up. So I decided I would just do it in green. I saw another person on Facebook who had done it in green, and I just thought it came out really pretty. So that's what else I've been working on. So I hope to finish that by the end of the month also. Don't have too much left to do.
Yeah. Very nice.
And did you finish that recently?
Yeah. It's been pretty recent. This was
pretty.
A June pattern of the month for Country Cottage or Little House Needleworks.
No, it's
Country Cottage.
Rich Needleworks. We did that last year, I think. They were last year or the year before?
Last year, maybe.
That's pretty.
And so I got it all done with the little, you can see the little ants. And I learned how to do, what do you call that stitch?
Let me see.
It's like a little circle.
The French knots?
French knot, yeah.
Oh,
that's what it is. Yeah.
The French knots. Oh, they came out nice. That is really pretty. What fabric are you using?
This is a 14 count fabric flare.
Oh, that's pretty.
So they are white on the back.
Oh, they have the screen.
Yeah. It's a screen print, but it turned out really nice. So I'll have that finished soon.
Very pretty. Very nice. Let's see. So then, WIPS. Shopping? Have you done shopping? Did you do shopping?
I did some shopping. Yes, I did. You want to see?
I know I've done a lot of shopping.
I'm embarrassed.
Too. I know. But this is all the shopping that we are doing until
right.
needlework ends.
Yeah. We have
Maybe.
to save our money for that.
Maybe. Or camp.
Or camp, yeah.
No. Fabric. Fabric's gonna be probably my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try.
Try to be good.
Yes. So what did you, let's see, where do you start?
Yeah, I purchased this at the retreat with Nancy Waller this last week. She had Erica Michaels was the trunk show there, along with another new designer that I'd never seen, Luhu Stitches.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's cute.
So I picked up some smalls from Luhu Stitches. That one's for July. This one's for summer, for June. It's a strawberry.
Oh, that's pretty.
And what's that? September for fall.
Sunflower.
And the last one I grabbed was February, the heart. And I just thought because they were nice, cute, quick stitches.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Then for Erica Michaels, I guess I'm going to be making strawberries here pretty soon. The sewing bee, it's a pillow and a strawberry pattern. And you get the buttons along with it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Stitch all the things, you get the buttons.
Oh, that one's nice.
Yeah. And this was an older one. I don't believe this was with the current truck show, but she had it there. It was a snowman strawberry with a
Burberry.
red cardinal. And the last one from Erica Michaels, I got it because I want to try stitching something just all one color. It's called Goodwill to Men. And it has a strawberry pattern also.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's what I picked up.
Well then,
there.
Let me show some of mine,
yes.
and then we'll go back and forth. So, needlework, Nashville needlework. So from the Colorado cross stitcher, I ordered Chubby Bunny. I thought that was really cute. And I'd seen the Chubby Bird. I want to finish them in rounds. Then I got from October House, the Itch to Stitch.
Cute.
Because there's times that I just can't wait to get home so I can stitch.
Most of the time.
I know, huh? And then Happiness is Homemade, the cookbook. I got the cookbook last year, and it has a lot of good recipes and a lot of little designs. They're smalls, and there's a variety. So I really looked forward to this. So I ordered that from Colorado Cross Stitcher. Okay, we're gonna have to put Zoe down.
You want to go down?
Because she's getting hot.
Yeah, she wants to go down.
And then from 123 Stitch, I ordered fabric, which is a 16 count doubloon from Picture This Plus. Is what I ordered.
Very nice model.
So that I'd have fabric to work all of these new patterns. And then I ordered a 16 count Regency, also from Picture This Plus. Has very faint modeling, maybe just like a little gray green modeling, but I figured this would get me through.
Yeah, it goes with everything.
Yeah, so both of them are 16 count. And then I ordered from excuse me, these allergies, my God. From Heartland Quilt Stitch, Float Like a Butterfly from Etsy. I ordered from them. This is the second time I ordered from them, and they have great customer service. So that may be someone you want to try on Etsy.
Check out.
Yeah. What else have you gotten? Because I still have more to go. How about you?
Okay.
Oh, let's see your plan.
This I received in the mail. my monthly Color and Cotton March 2023
Those are pretty
Red
colors.
Club. Yeah. And another set because I get 10 skeins.
Those are pretty.
Very pretty. So
they very rarely have openings.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm on the wait list for their fabric, and I'm on their wait list.
Still waiting.
I'm still waiting. I'm looking forward to them opening their store. Maybe they'll have more fabric available so I can order.
That would be
the 16
nice.
count.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you?
What else? This is some fabric I did pick up at the retreat. Witchell linen, just because I like the darker color of it. It is a 32 count. So I got that, and then I got some more threads. She had a lot of thread to pick from. I only picked a few. These are classic color works. So I did get those at the retreat this last week. And this was from Linen and Scraps from Molly. She gave this to me as a gift. And then at the retreat, I forgot to show, she made these as table gifts for everyone. So this is the one I picked, but she had all different sizes, or all different spring floral motifs with different color charms, and everybody got to pick one. So that was really sweet.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I picked the red.
That's really pretty.
Red is my favorite color.
Forgot to mention with my 1, 2, 3 stitch, I also got the threads so that I could do the itch to stitch. I was running low on Ladybug, and then the other ones I didn't have, so that I could get that same variegation. So looking forward to doing those. And then from Facebook, there is she's on Facebook, and it's called Farmhouse Flossies and such. And she does hand-dyed cotton flossies, fabrics, and more. And she'll do special orders also. But I did order from Cindy Gordon. Let me put these here so you can see.
These are gorgeous.
They're very pretty. I've ordered from her before, and you get them quickly, and she does a wonderful job. I just need to incorporate them. See, so then I ordered those floss from her. So then what Cindy does is that she puts them on her Facebook. She puts them on an album. And on the top, you go ahead and you click on the album. And then from there, you'll put me, please. And she will message you to get your PayPal. And she'll send you a request. So, yeah, they're really nice. Let's see, this one is called Tea Party. This one was the golden one.
And they're 10 yards.
Blush. Antique green. This is Scrumptious Scarlet. Faded Jeans. And Sedona.
That one's nice too.
So like I say, on Facebook, she has her Facebook, and it is called Farmhouse Flossies. She has beautiful floss, and yes, they are 10 yards. So very nice, and she'll do special orders also.
Very nice.
So I did get my Punchneedle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. Came in the mail, so I got that. And then from Fat Quarter Shop, I belong to the Quarterly Club by Lori Holt for her stitch cards. So this was this month's or this quarter's stitch cards of sewing. So then I see a theme. I'm gonna be doing sewing, so that I can make myself a little dough bowl inside for my craft room.
Very
I
nice.
see a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is that? What else did you get?
Purchases. Let's see. I did purchase this.
Oh, that's pretty.
From the retreat. Picture this plus 14 count storm Ada.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good Halloween color.
Mm-hmm.
Or winter.
Winter. And I got a bag from.
Oh.
Let me get her card out of here. Dot Goose.
Oh, okay. Dot Goose.
This is her card.
And she's on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
For Dot Goose, and she has really pretty bags with the vinyl in the back. Very nice.
Even though I bought myself some of this fabric also at Joann's, I knew it would be a while before I had an actual item made. So I have the same fabric. And I'm
that's pretty.
hoping to try to make a little cross-stitch bag with this. I bought the pattern.
Oh, yes.
Pattern, so hopefully
yes.
we can get that
one. And you're good at sewing.
Maybe a little.
Just have to be reading over and over to study it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's what I have to do.
I don't sew often, so when I go to do it, I have to get really prepared.
Yes. What plans do you have?
To keep stitching on my my bee pattern. Keep going with that. And the new pattern that I'm going to start is this one. Let's see. I think I have a picture of it.
Oh, yes. That one's beautiful.
Erin Elizabeth. I don't know. Who is she related
She's
to?
related to Shannon Christine. I think it's her sister-in-law.
Her sister-in-law. And she has a beautiful tiered tray.
That is pretty.
I might use that gray Ada.
Yeah, that would look really nice.
So that'll be the next thing I start.
Oh, that's pretty.
What are you going to start?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to start, but I do plan on finishing I'm hoping to finish my Mad for Plaid and my March Celebration and Seasons. Yeah, celebration in the year. I want to finish those two. I'll continue working on my Hive Rules. See, I have a whole pile down here. My Hive Rules, continue working on that. And work some more on my Seasons of the Heart. I'll work some more on this one so I can get some progress for my spring. And I use the monthly magazine acrostic. So they've already come out with their word for next month, which is shelves. So I'm hoping to incorporate, like I say, my Dreaming Girl, the Seasons from Brenda Gervais, and I'll incorporate some of these new patterns that I got. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. So you have
to come up with a word that goes with each letter of the
word.
With each letter. See, I find that really hard.
You see, so like for the S, I think I'm going to do so I can do
that's
that.
Good.
And then H, I'll do hands-on design.
Oh, see, you're so like creative. Never think of that.
And then excuse me. You would think I smoke. I don't smoke, people.
She doesn't smoke.
I don't smoke. But when I was little, I was around a lot of smokers. So maybe that's why I have a cough. Just doesn't seem to go. Oh, hello. We heard something outside. So sorry. It's trash day. So everybody's putting up their trash cans. And so the dog hears noises. Sorry about that. Let's see. So yeah, I'll make up some words. I know I went on the internet and I looked up like adjectives, like for E, excellent, envision, or, so that I can incorporate.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's what I know I plan on doing. Let's see. What other Flosstubers have you watched since our last time we've been here?
The Fanciful Flamingo.
Oh.
I like to watch her, so that's one I wanted to mention.
Okay, and I would like to mention
Mhm.
Stitching by the Shore. If you have never seen Stitching by the Shore, she changes or she uses a variety of fabrics. So really enjoy her vision
Mhm.
of what she sees or of what she's going to stitch. So yeah, that see Stitching by the Shore. If you haven't given her a watch, I mean, do watch her. She stitches a whole variety of stuff. Also, um, let's see what else.
Oh, and wanted to thank, I guess, Molly and Kathy with Linen and Scraps. They mentioned us, and
Oh yes,
yeah, so did the
thank
Sun
you very much.
City Stitchers.
Yes, thank you very much
Marlene and
for the
Carlene.
shout out, Carlene and Marlene and Molly and Kathy from Linen and Scraps. Really, really appreciate that. I know that we had a question from our last floss tube. On our last floss tube, we had a blooper. You know, you would start 5 minutes and then the video would start. So then we had to redo it. But on the first one, I know someone had asked about a stitching light. Um, I don't have a stitching light per se, like one of those art lights,
like a floor stand.
Yeah. What I use a clip on my cross stitching because I don't always stitch at a table. I sit on the couch or I sit on the bed. So this is what I use. It's a reading light, and this one's called the whale light. So that you can open it, and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 5. So bright. Then it makes it easy for me to sit wherever. I can take it with me. I don't have to get a cord or anything, and I'm able to do my stitching. So this is what I use. I used to have a Mighty Bright, and I had bought it at Barnes and Noble, but they don't carry them anymore. I did find it on Amazon, so I may reorder that one again, and that one was with batteries. This one has a cord to be chargeable. So this is what I use, and I don't stitch in hand. I stitch with a Q snap. So I do the stick and stab. So maybe that's why it takes me so long to stitch. That is, I don't know. I've tried stitching in hand, and I don't like how my stitches lay. So
I don't either.
So to me, it's just easier to do with a Q snap. I like the Q snap. It doesn't leave the marks on like a hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do know that nurse hoop is supposed to be really good. So yeah, I just clip it on my stitching. Do you stitch in hand? You don't stitch in hand?
No, I did try it, and I do prefer the Q-snap or a scroll frame.
Yeah. It's a lot easier. So I mean, if you have any other questions for us, always feel free to put them in our comments, and we will answer them to the best of our knowledge or to what our experience has been. You know. So yeah, if you have any questions for either myself or for Michelle, please put them in the comments. As you see, we use a variety of flosses, whether it's DMC, it's classic color works, weeks. So I mean, if you would tell us what your favorite floss is, would love to see what everyone else likes to use. I use a whole variety.
Yeah, I do too.
I know that I've used pearl cotton, I've used whisper, fuzzy stuff, cry neck, over the years. So I mean, if you don't mind telling us what your favorite floss to use is or your least favorite floss, whichever way, we would love to hear about it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. And like I said, thank you for watching us. We really appreciate you taking your time to watch our floss tube. There are tons of floss tubers to watch out there, and they're so talented, and I love watching Flosstube and just sitting and stitching. So I do appreciate if you have taken the time out to watch us. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know, thank you so very much. We do.
Yeah.
You know, it means an awful lot to us. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and you can hit the bell to be notified whenever we have a new video. We usually do our videos like every 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So I guess with that, we've rambled a lot. We've talked a lot. So then until next time, we'll talk to you then. You all take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.